Hey guys, and welcome back to Legos Island. So today it is Monday, September 2nd, 2024. And that is Labor Day for 2024. And to celebrate, we have a Labor Day mini event that only lasts for one day, September 2nd, meaning it will be gone by the next episode. Let's jump right into it. But before we do that, let's see which free dogs we get for today. And I also apologize for not doing this in the last episode. We get Pie, Jack-o'-lantern, and Valentine. Now, this Labor Day party is set up a bit differently compared to previous years, as it is actually a lot more of a clever one than you probably were thinking. This time around, it's actually located in every store-themed building across the island. For example, the blacksmith shop. As you can see, it is decorated for the party, which is actually really cool. We have Labor Day themed banners all over the place, and yes, even heading inside to the building itself, we can also find our first item, the Labor Day 2024 hat. Let's put it on, and that is how it looks. It honestly looks really nice, and that is one of the two items we can get in this party. The other item we will find later, being this banner. So, that's really it for the blacksmith shop. Let's move on to the next room, which is actually right next to the blacksmith shop, the flag store. As you can see, it is updated for this party as well, which is really cool. Now that I think about it, why was there no manager in here? That makes a lot more sense now. As you can see, the flag store is updated for this party as well, mainly it being another one of the stores on the island. It's mainly just decorated with banners, and the shelves being decorated with the Labor Day colors of yellow and tan respectively. Outside of that, there's nothing else to say about this room, so let's move on to the next one. Our next room is located down here, in Eloshi Leader's base, hidden under the theme park, but that's not exactly where we're going. Instead, we actually are heading down to none other than the Block Store! That's right! Yeah, this place hasn't gotten updated since its anniversary back in January, so this was probably a shock to all of you. And to be honest, myself as well, but hey, it's one of the stores on the island, so that's why it's decorated. Which honestly, this looks really freaking cool. Honestly, I freaking love how this looks. And yeah, it's mainly just banners down here, as you guys can see. So there's not too much to say here, other than the fact that, hey, it's actually decorated for the first time since January, which was its anniversary. So there's not too much else to say here, which is why we're just gonna get out of here now. This next room is also another one you probably were not expecting to get updated, because it never does. Heading into the potion room, and bypassing it entirely, ta-da! The food store is updated as well, making this the fourth store that we visited so far on the island for this party. And there's still a few more after that, which is actually really cool. As you can see, we got two villagers here that run the store, which have probably been down here for quite a while now. This is actually really freaking cool. And I hope you guys love it. Still no items here. I'll tell you where that is later. But just know, it is decorated. And it hasn't been decorated in quite a while. So, that's good to see this place again. Really. It really is good to see it again. The next place to be decorated in this party is the coffee shop, which, as you can see, heading on inside, we have another manager right here that's probably been here for quite a while. But as you can see, the coffee shop is updated. There are still no items. But let me just make it clear, it is somewhere here in the village. But as you can see, the coffee shop being another one of the shops on the island is decorated for this party, which is actually really cool. And yeah, so this is actually a really nice room. I hope you guys love it. And yeah, honestly, it looks really nice. So with all that being said, we are going to move on to the next room now. The next room to be decorated during this party, as you can see, is the library. Heading on inside, as we can see, much like the coffee shop, it is also decorated for this party as well, which is actually really freaking cool now that I'm thinking about it. There's not too much here. Still no item. But at least here, as you can see, we have the book here. Actually, that's an unnamed one. Anyway. We have the recap from a few days ago. So, that's really cool. Anyway, we are going to move on to the next room now because that's all there needs to be said here. And hey, there's another villager here. The next room to be decorated during this party is the clothes shop, which, as you can see, over here is decorated for this party. And another villager is right here as well. This is actually really freaking cool. And honestly, yeah. Just to clarify, there is still no catalog. Just know that in the next episode on September 5th, there will be a catalog. So please look out for that, ironically, in the next episode. Which is a few days after this party goes away. But yeah, as you can see, Clothes Shop is completely decorated for this party. Well, not as much as it was during Legos Island Summer, just the usual decorations you probably would see around it, like the usual spots you'd probably see it decorated here. Which is actually really freaking cool. Outside of that, there's nothing else to say about this room, so we are going to move on to the last room in this party. The final room in this party is the hotel rooftop, which finally, our second item, the Labor Day 2024 banner is here. Let's put that on, and we'll take a copy and put it right there. This is how it looks, of course, in my hand. Honestly, this is such a cool room, and a nice way to end off the event, as the hotel was another one of the places that are technically work-related around the island. Notice how literally, as I said at the beginning of the video, every single room that's decorated are all the work-themed areas, the shop-themed areas specifically across the island, making it very clever. So, this is the last room in the party. What do you guys think? I hope you guys love it, and this is the end of the party. So guys, what is your favorite room of the Labor Day Party 2024? It is only a one-day party just like all the other ones. And yeah, with all that being said, I will see you all next time.